At the top of the list of the most effective martial arts is Wing Chun. This was movie legend Bruce Lee's original fighting style, and it packs a real punch.
Instead of using the hand, I will use my shoulder.
Sifu Simon Lau is one of the world's great masters of Wing Chun.
Defense and attack at the same time on the neck, and counter-attack to finish them off. In the Wing Chun system, the movements, they don't do the high kick. They don't have to shout, they don't have to duck down, they don't have to be rolling on the floor. It seems to be very gentle. But when you're good at it, it can be fatal. I will slide down and attack also at the same time. In the Wing Chun system, you are using the whole body for fighting.
The simplicity of Wing Chun is down to its inventor, Wu Mai, a Buddhist nun who lived 300 years ago. Fed up of being mugged on the way to the shrine, she devised a system perfect for women, designed to combat more physically powerful opponents. The greatest ever invited some modern-day nuns to follow in her footprints and become Wing Chun nuns.
I'm a missionary in Vietnam. I travel a lot in remote villages, and physically we are vulnerable.
I've never ever felt under threat as a prison chaplain, but one never knows.
You have a very good weapon within you, but all you need now is just to discover it. Right hand forward.
But can Simon really turn these novices into warrior nuns?
Right hand.
This is the classic Wing Chun training exercise, sticky hands.
If your balance is poor, your arm have no power. You're learning how to get the balance of your body, and then you realize that your arm is not give you any power.
Sticky hands also addresses a fundamental fact of fighting, the reality of confrontation at close range. It's not something that people are used to.
In the Wing Chun system, the sticking hand, it is important because they are get used to the distance of the people who waving their arms in front of them. Yes.
It's conquering our basic fears of violence that all martial training strives to achieve.
Ancient warriors knew that the calmer you were under duress, the better you could respond. It's not that you suppress your fear, it's that you allow it and accept it, allow it to elevate your function, and it becomes a companion.
Next up, Wing Chun's simultaneous punching and blocking.
Blocking, yes, it will be like this.
To fight effectively, you need to train, and you have to have a certain mental attitude, and that doesn't come easily to everybody. You can teach a lot of people how to wield a pike or fire a gun, but you can't persuade everyone to engage mentally in combat if they don't want to.
Simon hoped the nuns would be inspired by the short-range power of Wing Chun. Board breaking is the classic test of a martial artist's power and concentration. And then it was their turn.
You all can do it.
If the nuns can crack this, there'll be a credit to their habits.
Now, I want you to break this board by the palm strike. To hit it with your mind. Our body is the most dangerous weapon. Now you're going to learn how to using it. Now you hit hard, must not be afraid. Hit hard. Hey!
Combat is enormously shocking. You quite often can't do something in combat that you haven't previously rehearsed. Otherwise, your opponent will simply overwhelm you before you know what's happened, and you're dead.
Hit. Hey!
It's a kind of a new discovery. It's not just a non-violence defense, but it's stop violence before it ever happened.
Mentally must not be afraid. Hey!
The best weapon of all time is the human mind. The others are tools. By themselves, they're nothing without us.
Martial training is all about learning to harness the mind and the body to act together in the extreme circumstances of unavoidable confrontation. These women have shown that the greatest ever weapon is right at your fingertips. So there you have it, the 10 greatest ever weapons, each with its own unique character, but sharing the same grim intention. It's hard to imagine a world without them.